we should be good. Alright, back at it. Let me verify on Twitch.
Boys back at it. Yep, there you are.
Worked perfectly. Oh, damn. Got an ad right off the bat. Damn. That sucks.
Rip.
Whoops. It's a best of 3, too, but I can change that afterwards. Should I speed it up? Yeah, I'm gonna speed it up.
Yeah, not full speed like that, but maybe halfway.
2 times?
Yeah.
We're probably only about 4 minutes behind, 5 minutes.
No, they're hitting like Castle Age on the other end.
Oh, for real?
So maybe like 14 minutes here. Did you post your Twitch in the thing?
Nah, but everyone follows me, so if they want to switch over, they can. It's always an option. I'm not gonna force it on them.
Yeah, of course. They'll trickle in.
I'm not a
Come.
monster.
Come.
Alright, so it looks like we got the team on the left, and then, who is this? We've got Volcanloup's team on the right. Volcanloup taking flank, which is, what do you think about that? I guess Volcanloup is a very strong arena player. Turtle Tank also made a point during his game where he thought that the good players, or like their strongest players, should be flank and the weaker players should be in pocket. I know that wasn't your strategy going into the tournament, so I don't know what you have to say about it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like they're doing here, at least so far. Vulcan is kind of in front. And then who's their other pocket? Elm?
For DBS Elm, it looks like Obelisk Cypher and I am Bamana. I've got no idea who that is. They could be doing a smurf like Muttley did, just because of the issues they were having.
Crashes, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Civ matchups. We got Goths and Italians. That's going to be a crazy combo with Malay and Poles versus Bengalis, Gujars, Slavs, and Vikings. Wow. Goths and Italians is always kind of a scary thing to go up against, but
Yeah, I know
late game Bengalis could be fun.
Oh, do you see that little wood line that X James decided to make? It's pretty ballsy sending the wood villagers all the way, because that takes time to get over there, so that's less resources collected. But I mean, it is nice tucked away out there, so hopefully it doesn't turn on auto. You go at any time.
Yeah.
Looks like he is Poles.
Oh, that is, yeah. I mean, maybe he's just wanting to keep as much space as possible. I'm not sure for farms, but
Alright, so they're hitting Castle Age now, so we should be almost caught up.
yep. See, do we have anyone going for stone?
Let me check
the flank.
Thanks. Got no stone from Lu Kung Fu. Lu Kung Fu Volcanloup's going to be a very interesting matchup. You do have Volcanloup going for stone, though.
Heavily on stone, so like to see the castle drop.
Yep, DBS Elm is not on stone, and Fiz is a little bit on stone. So yeah, we might see the castle drop from Volcanloup here in a second.
He's a minute out. I'm 20. Give me 1 second, let me get my water.
Yep, no problem. So probably looking at like a 1450 castle drop, and yeah, sure enough, there the villagers go. Looks like he's only sending about 5 forward. Again, we're just speeding up real quick, just to get caught up. We should almost be caught up though. Looks like a little camel's gonna protect them, and sure enough, there goes the castle. We've got a little scout battle going on. Shouldn't prevent that castle from going up though. Lu Kung Fu already deciding to stonewall off. Those villagers, if he doesn't move them, will get caught by the castle fire here in a second. I guess he was just trying to get as many berries as he possibly could.
Yep. Alright, so I'm back looking. Let's see what's going on.
Looks like Fiz decided to make a
Alright, let's slow down.
defensive
Keep going a little bit though.
Yeah, I think we're basically caught up, so. Looks like their flank against, who is that? Against Fiz is 3 TC booming. Fiz decides to make a defensive castle, 2 TC boom. Volcanloup decides to go aggressive, and he's already got the chariots out. The Rathas.
Sorry guys for the ads.
Is it catching up? It's probably not a terrible move trying to take Liu Kung Fu out of the game right away.
Now Liu Kung Fu's a sneaky good player. Like he's obviously known to be good, but he has some sneaky strats, and you don't want to leave him in late game. So I think that's kind of the goal, is to get to him early here.
And then with his
Not
pocket,
let him boom freely.
I can't think of X James Elo at the moment. I mean, he is only on, he's defensive castling. He's only on 1 TC. I just don't know his firepower or his Elo range. So I don't know how much support Liu Kung Fu is going to get, because it obviously doesn't seem like he's booming at this point, and Liu Kung Fu is going for a 3rd TC out here in the back.
Vulcan is in his base. That TC is going to get denied. There's no way around it. He's going to have to run with those vills.
Thankfully, he did not click it, so Vulcan can't snipe that TC. He can choose to delete it if he wants to. But yeah, villagers will be going down here. Although all the villagers are dodging. He's only managed to get 2. 3. But now Liu Kung Fu's obviously limited to what he's able to do at this point. Minus that.
Yeah, those things don't really have that much of range, so they have to get close, and they'd have to get under the TC, so...
Yeah, minus that, it looks like Fiz and DBS Elm. Elm doesn't appear, he's only on 1 TC, so it doesn't appear that he's booming crazy. But his other flank is booming like crazy, so...
Yeah.
DBSL might be able to get pushed here. If Fiz can keep up that boom. They might trade flanks here. Defensive castle now going up for Liu Kung Fu. Should be able to get it up. He might lose a vill or 2 though. And looks like a couple chariots might go down. Castle not doing too much damage to him, actually.
Yeah, it depends what mode they're in. They can... Their Pierce Armor's not terrible. Good thing with Malay also, he's gonna crush... He should crush Vulcan up to Imperial Age in time. And it could simply just be a race for him, and that's kind of how he might be looking at it here. Defend his base, and I think he can push Vulcan out with that forward castle and race him up to Imp to trap the castle down, and then he's in a good position.
Sure
How
enough.
many vills is he ahead of Vulcan?
What is that? He's at 43 vills, Volcanloup is at 46. So only a 3 villager difference. But I don't know if you saw that, DBS Elm actually went up to Imp.
Oh wow.
22 minutes, so...
Fast Imp there, nice. I was wondering why he was on 1 TC, okay.
Fast Imp flank, that's a very risky move, but I mean, it's paying off for him. He's just hoping, his pocket Obelisk Cypher has been 4 TC booming. So as long as he starts pumping troops out, and Elm's got the trebs, they might be able to start pushing on the left side here.
Absolutely, yeah. Cypher can boom.
But I agree. Yeah, 2nd TC is finally going down for James. James himself is only on 44 vills. Liu Kung Fu actually
he looks
has
to be
more
playing
vills
in
than
Castle
James.
H here. I think he was trying to help out Liu Kung Fu here with the knights, but I kind of think that's the wrong play. Should have just been booming. The castle alone pretty much defended it, so...
Yeah, I think it was very well played by Liu Kung Fu kicking him out of the base.
Yeah, and he's still 3 TC, should get booming again.
Looks like Volcanloup's going to harass other players now. He's got 2 petards.
Yeah, he's about to break into... Yeah, he's gonna break into Matt here. And he should wreak some havoc.
Volcanloup single-handedly causing causing chaos on the other team. Vulcan is a very strong player, so I played a lot of customs with him. And yeah, I mean, crazy strat, very ballsy strat, but I mean, it's paying off. Looks like you've got a couple Genoese crossbows moving in, trying to help out. I doubt that 5's gonna make 6 are gonna make a crazy difference. But does it look like James is able to show up with his knights? Yeah. Might be able to pinch him here in between the TCs.
How many kills has Vulcan even found so far? What's his KD?
Volcanloup is at... Actually, it's been a while since I've done this. I forgot how to tell that. Oh, you know what I just noticed? There's already been some resource sending going on.
Really? The only person who consumed is Elm. Who sent resources so far?
Or sorry, nah, this is actually the trade resources. I forgot about that.
Oh, wait, hold on, right there it says sent and received.
Hang on, let me go back. Yeah, it's 0. Oh yeah, somebody sent resources to Volcanloup even though he was in Castle Age.
Yep.
Well, that's not allowed. Damn.
Unless it was Elm, and Elm's at 0, so...
Now I know why they didn't want this shit streamed on Capture Age. Oops. Oh, what is that? That's an automatic loss, isn't it? If that's actually accurate?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they'll have to check this themselves after game 1, but I mean, the numbers add up. 500 from Obulus and 500 from Red.
Yeah, I think the rules are you have to challenge it as soon as the game ends. So,
So
he's just clicking in. So that's the rules specifically state.
The rule is you can only send res when you are an Imperial Age.
Oh, you know what? Well, that
so
one
the
guy.
Only...
Oh, Elm was the only one who could have sent it.
Elm was the only one that was legally allowed to send.
Damn. Yeah, so this counts as a loss,
Yikes.
right?
I would, yeah. I mean, even DJ is saying, yeah. That's a L.
Damn. Well, I mean, it's someone's gonna have to send him a message and tell him that that's happened.
I mean, I think someone will maybe mention some in the Discord and figure it out from there.
Yeah, because 1200 really isn't like a crazy noticeable
matter.
difference.
1200 is, and you know what I mean? What gave him maybe the Radas or the not the castle. He definitely had the stone for that, but
Yeah, but I don't think Liu Kung Fu's sitting there like, oh my god, they're slinging him, you know?
no, exactly. It's a small enough amount where it's not noticeable, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because I mean, they got the 4TC boom, Elm fast imped. It was very well played by their side.
Oh, that would have been... Unless he's saying, like, well, I need to make TC, so they sent me wood. But that's not the rule. I thought the rule was, like, you can only send to make, like, if you don't even have enough to make 1 TC with your, like, remaining villagers.
Yeah, it's 1 TC. So, I mean, that I guess Connex ultimately is the one who's got to make the call on that. But from how they explained the rules to me, that's definitely a violation. And I think Daniel Jones is agreeing with us here.
Yeah, Daniel. Fucking Delta.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, the only player who was an imp is the only player who didn't sling resources. Whoops.
Yeah, I think even yeah, whatever. Like, right? Isn't that? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, he did go like 6 TCs, so it's like, is that what he's gonna say? Is like, I spent the res on to build TCs? Like, yeah, that I don't know, man. That's.
I mean, I can also play this game back and check the left side and see exactly when they were sending the resources, but yeah, I just happened to click over it and see it. I didn't even see the notification on the left side of the screen.
No one was an imp except Elm, and Elm never sent any res. It was all during Castle Age.
Whoopsies. Well, either way, might as well finish out the game.
Yeah, of course.
A game that shouldn't count, but what are those? We got a lot of, ooh, pretty boys. Heavy camel riders, alright. Heavy camel riders are going to take some damage to the castle, but I don't know if Fiz is going to be able to defend this. I'm not seeing... Yeah, purple doesn't have... He's creating 16 halberdiers, which should help out with the camels, but you've got skirmishers behind it. I don't think 16, 18 halberdiers are going to be able to counter this. Got a couple BBCs.
The Genoese crossbowmen are going to help. The BBCs will stop the trebs. I mean, they're not in a horrible position here, but that is a lot of camels. Those halbs need to be, yeah, there you go, trickle in.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep the halves alive. But I think, I don't know, they might be able to push that off. I think he's definitely going to lose the castle here. He is making a lot more halves. He is at 40 halves currently, so... And with the Genoese crossbow, yeah, you're right. The castle might go down, but they might be able to push this off. Up top, it looks like Lu Kung Fu is back he's back to work. Looks like he's gonna try to
pushing Vulcan back now.
But I mean, I think Red's just been booming. He's been untouched.
Yeah, Vulcan switching over to the elephant archers here.
See what these halves can do.
Oh man, the Genoese crossbowmen. Good work. One treb went down already. African treb is down. Every treb will be down in a second. Most of those camels are gone.
Yeah, I mean...
down to 15.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like they did what they needed to do here.
They do need an answer for the skirms, I think. Just a couple fucking hussars trickled in.
Yeah, so he's a goth player then, yeah. Those Huskarls should be able to... They're good against skirmishers too, right?
Yeah, they're fast, so they can get in there. They have good peers.
So he probably doesn't necessarily need the Hussars then. But I guess you probably still want them.
They're just easy.
They're cheap, they don't cost gold.
Oh yeah, the Italian player should be trickling him in here. But he feels, I don't know if he feels safe out of his base yet. It's still about a 75 or so, 80 bill count. They'll lead for Vulcan's team here.
Yeah, 70 is a huge difference too.
Vulcan's massing up a large number of elephant archers. Yeah, I would agree. The under control is horrible here.
Up top, damn. Yeah, it is not looking good for Lu Kung Fu at this point. Let's see, what's yeah, Gray's he's got 18 Cavaliers and he's got 18 cooking, but I don't think that's going to be enough to help. I think Lu Kung Fu's about to get wiped too. Things have settled down. at the south, military lead goes back to D-Veil's Elm and Obelisk Cypher. Forgot how
This
much.
is going to be a really hard army to stop here.
Forgot how much stress.
James is just making knights and like no secondary armor. I mean army composition on with Lou and is it James or Matt is just no, who was that? James, yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, Liu Kung Fu kind of. Yeah. Oh, what just happened? Huh. Oops. That's not good.
Rip.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Whoops. It's been like a month or more since I casted a game, so all my stuff's out of date at the moment. But I got it pulled back up right at the spot. To be fair, they're adding extra stress on my PC when this game doesn't even count. I'd almost say that's GG territory.
Yeah, that army up top's going to be really tough to stop, so.
Yeah, basically, I think basically Volcanloup and Banana at this point are just, they're waiting on the trebs to take down the castles. It's going to take those elephant archers forever to take down those castles.
Oh, the tribs are right there, there's 4 of them. We'll be down in a minute. Yeah, we can, after this, can you rewind? You can't rewind, right?
I can rewind.
This game's...
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. I can check the, Wait, Delta, what did you want me to check? Or who was this?
Rewind to the point of where it would have happened.
Oh, the slinging?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if Delta's talking here, the game's over, right?
Yeah.
I'm
No, Delta's not playing.
Oh, okay, shit. Oh, DBSL. I'm tweaking. I'm sober, my bad, boys. Sober Sunday.
How's the fight at the bottom going?
Not good. Not good at all. I mean, it's kind of a stalemate, though. I'll give him that.
We still haven't found an answer for the skirms, though.
Where are the... Okay, the BBCs are going after the castle right now, but they could very easily go after that trap.
Yeah, it looks like they slung early in Castle Age. I mean, you could always just pause it here. We're at 46.5 minutes and go back real quick.
Yeah, I just can't rewind like that.
Okay.
It's not that fast. But yeah, I can easily find it if they want to take a pause. Yeah, Connix, it looks like they slung.
It was to Vulcan who had,
Unless this shit's wrong, but I doubt it.
Yeah, their game's over. So you could even go back if you want here.
Alright, let me try to pull it up real quick. This replay seems to be from a different version of AOE2, likely causing it to crash. Damn it. Yeah, I knew that was what happened. It was trying to update. That's what happens when you don't cast for a couple months.
I think he's gonna pull it up right now, Connex.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a while because I gotta do it manually.
It was at like
And oh, they actually switched it up. So Liu Kung Fu is flank, Fiz is actually his pocket.
when you say their name, say what civ they have.
Alright, Liu Kung Fu, Byzantines. Fiz is sitting in his pocket with Hindustanians. Looks like James is Spanish, also in the pocket. And then their other flank is going to be Matt with the Incas. On the other side, yeah, Matt is going to be up against Volcanloup, who is the Britons. Banana
That'd be nice.
is going to be the Turks. Green is going to be Obelisk Cypher as Lithuanians, and then his flank is going to be DVS Elm as Ethiopians.
Oh, I got some good civs over there. Okay. Be really nice archer civs.
Yeah, it's actually going to be interesting. I bet you, because Liu Kung Fu and Fiz are definitely going to be a heavy push side, I think. It's kind of unfortunate. I wonder if they wanted to catch Volcanloup on the other side. But as we saw last game, Obelisk Cypher, I think it was 5 TC booming early on. So I think Liu Kung Fu and Fiz are going to have to be able to go through DVS Elm and hit Obelisk Cypher right away.
Yeah. Let's see. Taking a look at the civs.
Oh, the Civ matchups?
1 second.
Yeah, I don't think... last game we saw DBS Elm do an early imp. With both Liu Kung Fu and Fiz being on the same side as him, I doubt we'll see the exact same strategy this time around. Volcanloup was very dominant with his castle drop and hitting all the other guys and causing damage. So I wonder if we're going to see the exact same thing out of him.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different here with the Britain archers, but they are really, really smooth to play. So it's going to be interesting if he can get some help behind that, maybe, but he may like to go for more of a defensive castle and build up. The boom is really free with the Britons as well.
Yeah, oh, I thought, I was thinking Spanish was the flank, but it's not. Alright, so I mean, if James can get the Conquistadors out, he might be able to support Matt a little bit better if Liu Kung Fu does decide to castle drop right away. But that's definitely something I'm going to keep an eye out for, is whether or not Volcanloup's going to stone as hard as he was last game. We're the beloved Celts.
Yeah, because he definitely had about 10 people on stone at least last game.
Yeah, and he only castle dropped with I think he started with 5 and then ended up sending a 6th over there, so he might have just miscounted. But I think last game, judging by last game, again I just can't remember what elo James is, but I think James was the one providing support for Liu Kung Fu.
Yeah, correct.
And I just wasn't really. I think he could have helped out Liu Kung Fu a lot better, but again, you were saying that he might have just wanted to boom instead of sending those cav over, because Liu Kung Fu dealt with it anyways. But I don't think that Matt's going to be able to deal with Volcanloup the way that Liu Kung Fu is able to.
No, not at all. It's going to be a tough castle to stop if he does. But Liu can just boom here behind that maybe. Give me 1 second, sorry.
We could also see the famous Cactus Amigo strat where he just starts stonewalling and stonewalling and stonewalling and stonewalling, just staying alive. So it's definitely gonna be. I bet you it's gonna have to be a hold side. Because if Liu Kung Fu and Fizz can start sweeping on the left and they can just keep Matt alive, I think they're going to do very well in this series. In this set, at least. I'm going to go back to idle TC time real quick. Pretty impressive from Fizz, 2 seconds. Liu Kung Fu, 12. You got Matt at 39, and James actually has a pretty decent 5-second idle time. Very impressive on the other side, though. 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 7 seconds, then 51 from Banana.
Yikes. Hate to see the 51. What are you looking at? What are you doing?
Idle time. So Matt's at a
No,
minute.
I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
Saying
Oh, yeah. Well, so they both have 2 players over a minute at this point, and then all 3 of the other players are pretty much under 10 seconds.
Yeah. At least Arena's, you know, a map you could definitely get away with a little idle time here and there.
Oh, we've gotten all in. Wow. You ever seen this on Arena?
What is it?
All the scouts are fighting each other in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we
Good
lose.
awareness.
Yeah, we lose an Eagle scout. Volcanloup scout is 1 hit away. Oh, is he gonna let them into the base? Nope, they give Volcanloup scout. Now it looks like James's scout is on the run. Fizz's scout is also low. But they might be able to catch him. In fact, if they keep on chasing him, they will catch him.
Sorry.
Every turn he makes is going to be a little hit on the scout, as long as they're right behind him.
Oh, that little turn there caught him. Broke some ankles.
Yeah, wow, and he's out of range. Well played. He broke some ankles. It looks like he's returning home, where it's nice and safe. Oh, looks like, man, again, I'm calling him Banana, because I've never seen that name before. Banana? Banana?
Banana.
Yeah, either way, 1 minute and 23 seconds idle time. He just clicked up with 27 bills. Actually, he's not even up yet to feudal age.
Wow.
Yeah, you see him at the
potentially
top.
Fast. The only thing I can think then he's trying to fast him potentially, or he's, you know, again he is maybe the lower rated player. So.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Fizz is already on the way up to Castle. Fizz is actually going to hit Castle before he hits feudal age. Let's take a look. Volcanloup is on the way up. He is not going stone. He might be going full boom. Actually might be smart because he realized Liu Kung Fu and Fizz are on the same side. So he might be thinking like, oh, Matt's just going to try to hold so I can just outboom him. Probably doesn't have to be as aggressive as he was last game. And I doubt we're going to see him sending troops all the way across the map, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, where's Vulcan sitting?
Right here.
No stone yet.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go straight to. I think he's gonna go straight TCs and boom.
Yep. Could be the smarter player here.
Yep, and then Matt on the other side is not going for stone either. He is starting to wall up in case he gets castle dropped. Let's take a look at what Liu Kung Fu is up to. Liu Kung Fu also not going for stone. DBS Elm is going for stone, but he's only got 5 villagers on stone, so it's going to be a while before he can get another castle up.
Oh yeah. do like the matchup here. Byzantines and Hindustanis are super solid combo.
Yeah, and sure enough, Volcanloup is pumping out. He's dropping 4 TCs right away.
Lithuanians, let's see, is you pop over to our cipher and see if he's dropped his monastery yet?
He's building it right now.
Beautiful.
Let's take a look. I don't know if anyone's going to contest that. There is a monastery. Okay, so it does look like Fiz is going to try to contest relics. But I think he's the only one on their team going for relics. So it looks like Fiz is going to be going for relics as well as Obelisk, who is the Lithuanians. 4 TCs right when you get to Castle Age. That's a crazy move.
Yeah, I think 4 TCs is extremely tight.
I mean, if
I don't think
anyone...
you typically can afford off of it, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I mean, I guess if anyone's able to do it, it might be...
He's already buying food, yeah, like... I think it's such a waste of resources. You could get the second wood upgrade already at that time.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it pays off. DBS Elm is, he's only going 1 TC again.
He's looking to fast imp.
Looking to fast imp. Interesting.
He is on stone.
But then again, Lu Kung Fu is just now building his second TC. Fiz is on 3 TCs. Let's take a look at, looks like, Obelisk is getting his first relic. Gotta send it back. And Fiz is now on the run for his relics. He's got other, alright, so he's got 3 monks on the field. So he's trying to snag all those up real quick. And actually, Obelisk Cypher might get... Alright, so he's going to be in possession of 3 at this point.
Yep. Doing a great job.
Yep, and Matt is...
This is going to be hard to stop Lithuanians with full relics. Yeah.
Oh, no. Wow. Eagle Scout gets the kill on the monk. Oof. So he's only going to be in possession. Gotcha. But he's got his 2 scouts now taking out the eagle. But that is going to slow down the relic, so it's possible.
Yeah, Obelisk is actually a really solid player, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, because we saw the 4 TC boom out of him last game. But now he's only going for 2, so... Volcanloup is now on his 5th TC. He is hard booming. 3 TCs from the Inca player. 3, 3, 2 from... I wonder what Lu Kung Fu's cooking up.
Do you do a quick check at the sent and receive just to make sure? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take a look. Oh, you actually... Volcanloup's got 2 players on the way to Imp. You've got Banana and looks like DVS Elm. And you can sling as soon as you... No, all players have to be an Imp. I take it back.
Nope, just the person who's slinging.
Okay, just the person who's slinging? Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the left-hand side, see what they're up to, but... Yeah, it does look like Obelisk Cypher wants the other relics. I believe he only has 2. Nope, he's got 3, so he just needs 1 more. Red is Morgoroth? Alright, so I assume he's just playing on a Smurf to deal with, I think that was the way you got around the, what is that called? The glitch where you get disconnected from the game. So, yeah, I just wasn't too sure who it was. Alright, looks like James wants to go ahead and put a protective castle on the Inca player. The Inca player might... I would assume he wants to make a castle of his own at some point to get his pokier boys out. But he might just be happy sticking with the Eagle Scouts.
Oh, hail the pokier boys.
The pokiest boys.
The pokiest boy in town.
Volcanloup is now on... What is that? Is that 6? That is 6
17
TCs.
TCs.
Where's the 7?
I'm just kidding. I'll say 17.
Oh, he's on 6 TCs. Let's take a look at the Vil count. Alright, so he's at 100 Vils, 10 more in queue. He is 20 Vils higher than Fiz at this point.
I do need 5 minutes. I'm sorry for my son.
Yeah, you're good.
But I'll be right back.
But then if you
job,
look at the overall Vil count, Fiz's team is at 280, while Vulcan's only at 250. And 20 of those Vils are Vulcans, so... Heard a little fire going on. Looks like Vulcan's Pocket, who I'm told is Morgrath, is starting to try to put some pressure on the Inca player. Hand cannons and BBCs. Oof, I hate that combination. Looks like Matt is going to try to snipe that BBC though. And he's not going to get it. Not even close. BBC will be in range of that castle. But teammates are able to repair castles, so if Matt wanted to, he can help repair and keep James's castle up. But I think he would want to get a castle up for himself. Either way, what is that? That's 2 BBCs, 11 hand cannons. The pressure is now on for Matt. Matt is still in Castle Age. He has not clicked up yet. Fiz appears to be the only one who's clicked up to M for Fiz's team. Yeah, and actually on the other side, Liu Kung Fu's castle is now getting taken out. They had a huge Vil lead, which may have caught up and bit them in the ass a little bit. But I mean, Fiz hasn't shown up to the party yet, so I mean, Fiz could show up with a massive army. We've got the camels, so he might be able to... I don't think he's got enough camels, though, to deal with all of those knights. And they're actually running in the opposite direction that he wants to go. Castle does go down for James. Looks like Banana is happy just sitting there. I already forgot his name. What was it, Morgrath? Ooh, and the camels might be able to get those trebs. One treb at least. Ooh, the camels actually might clean up this. Camels might clean up everything. Guy's forced to retreat out of Obelisk Cypher, so he can go back instead of fighting underneath that castle. He can go back and clean up those trebs, which it doesn't look like he wants to do. He might be going over to help protect this. That is very well played by Morgrath. Oh no, looks like the BBCs are getting converted. Oh, nope, won't get sniped. Never mind. I was hyped for nothing. Got a couple of rams on the way. Only one eagle. I think he's trying to get the rams. The rams are faster. He's trying to snipe the BBCs with speedier rams. It was a very interesting move. I can't say I've seen that move a lot. It looks like he goes for a conversion on the BBC again. Oh my god, the ram gets the BBC. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm supposed to keep it PG, but holy shit. I've never seen that before. I don't even know how you would have thought about doing that. That is actually crazy. Looks like the camels are not going to be any match. The Onager does get one shot off, but it's not going to be able to do enough damage. might be seeing some skirms at some point. Yep, sure enough, here comes some archery ranges. Fahala pumping out camels now, but still have yet to see Fahala take action or take part in this fight. At the moment, Lu Kung Fu is holding. He's at 82 vils though. Holding 5. But Matt, on the other hand, is not looking good. And the archers come in. Yeah, if he can pump out the skirmishers, the elite skirmishers, it's going to be a great play. Meganel gets a shot, retreats, takes out one of them. Meganel is going to go down, unfortunately. Yeah, Lu Kung Fu and Warwrath at this point just have they're starting to mass up a lot of units. It's going to get really hard, really fast to take everything out. I will give props. That is going to be a highlight reel. Is that batting ram with the one eagle inside sniping that BBC. Lu Kung Fu is still under fire on the other side. Also a massed up army. He's got a lot of pikes, but the archers are going to be able to clean up the pikes. The knights are going to be able to clean up the skirmishers unless a lot of micro is done. But Fiz is here now with his camels. The heavy camel riders will help out with those knights, but the archers might be a problem. Yeah, Matt is forced to keep retreating into his base. Is that a villager pulling the cart?
Got my chew.
I didn't think there were villagers pulling them. Yeah, Matt is now retreating from his base. He is starting to pull villagers. I think Matt has decided that his base is... I mean, he's going to lose. He's still got probably, I'm going to guess, 60, 70. He's got 54 villagers over there. If they can take down that castle and close this off, he will lose all 60 of those villagers. Looks like the fight's now waging between Lu Kung Fu, DBS Elm, and Obelisk Cypher. Camels take out the knights. Those archers are a bit of the problem, but they are two really good players, especially at micro. Looks like Obelisk Cypher is able to snipe the BBCs, so that castle will stay up. Archers garrison in the castle. Does look like one BBC managed to survive here. And Lu Kung Fu is now up to 105 vils. He might be able to start keeping, as long as he keeps his units alive, he might be able to mass up a massive amount of army. On the other side, Havoc is continuing. Yep, looks like Matt is trying to get those 60 vils out and safe. And it does look like he's going to get away with it. Lu Kung Fu and Fiz really need to push hard on this side. I doubt they want to send Fiz over to the right side to help them out.
Doesn't look like they're pushing at all yet, right? They haven't broke Elm.
I mean, they're pushing, they're just not getting anywhere. Fiz had 3 BBCs, but the BBCs went down. He's got 3 more BBCs now at the moment.
It looks like Matt's pretty much deleted.
Yeah, Matt's out. He's pulled all his, he's got 75 villagers, but it's going to be hard to boom back from that. I think very shortly James's base is about to get wiped out.
Yeah, I don't know about the putting them two on one side and their strongest two players on the other.
Yeah, I mean, other
That
teams,
was
other
the-
teams can now look at this and say, "Hey, you know what? We were thinking about doing that. Maybe that's not the best idea anymore."
No, it doesn't work.
I mean, honestly, you never know until you try it, either. Or like
Exactly.
you see someone else doing it, you're like, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that next time." So. I remember why I don't cast these 4v4s though. My tiny little computer struggles with the 4v4s.
I think, yeah, I mean, even the games sometimes struggle.
It's hanging in there. It's working all right. Yeah, I mean Matt's forced to retreat, and yeah, unfortunately Arena. I mean, the only thing Matt can get at this point is really stone. Oh, the game's paused. That's not even my pause, but I appreciate it. Someone had to take a shit or something.
Maybe they're lagging just as bad.
Nah, probably not. Either that or either that or Liu Kung Fu's like messaging Matt. He's like, "What the fuck, bro?" He's like, "Get your shit together." Either way, gotta wait out a player pause. Oh, I forgot to do the channel point betting. Shit. Either way, I mean, it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie for Fizz's team. So having that admin win game one definitely saved them.
Yeah, it looks like we'll definitely be going to game 3 by the odds of it.
Game three, yeah, they've got to go all in. Yeah, Fizz and Liu Kung Fu. I honestly, with both of them, like Fizz as flank, or sorry, Liu Kung Fu as flank and Fizz as pocket. I thought they were just gonna start steamrolling that left side, but it was actually Liu Kung Fu who was. You actually missed it. You actually missed two key points. Um, oh, the game crashed. God damn it. Oh no. Bro, but you missed it. I want to clip that and put it in the Discord. Yo, a ram fucking Matt took two ramps and he put an eagle in each one so that they were faster, and he fucking sniped the BBCs with them.
No way.
He caught the BBCs with the rams. I have never seen. That's got to be something like Herod. I don't even know how you get the idea for that. That's got to be in like a Poop Lord or Hera video or something. But that was a
Yeah,
crazy
I mean,
move
because
on
if
his part.
one second, let me see here. I don't know because I mean, technically, um, it's pretty much even on most fills and whatnot.
Yeah, well, this is the issue with the crashes. That's why I was recommending postponing it. But yeah, because like from Volcanloup standpoint, they're like, well, we wiped out Matt, so you might as well call it, in our favor. But at the same time, Fizz and Liu Kung Fu could argue like, oh shit, well we just like Fizz was late showing up with military, so he's probably sitting on a bunch of resources, and Liu Kung Fu just built all these military buildings, so they can probably argue, yep, they broke into Elm's base.
But they were about to push back.
Yep, they were about to probably wipe Elm here.
I
I mean, it's a tough call. It's gonna have to get tossed up to the admins. Show the res. The people want to see the res. Oh, look at that. A lot of send and receive resources. Oh. I didn't take a look at times, unfortunately, but you see that, Thug?
1 second, say.
Yeah, it was actually Volcanloup sending the resources out this time, so. Um, but these are the resources currently. Yeah, so it looks like Elm was the one who crashed, which might explain why they were pushing that side. Either way. Yeah, I mean Matt actually surprisingly has 3K food, so I mean he's got 400 stone, so he's got 1100 wood. He's got enough for what, 3 TCs, 4 TCs on top of the 2 he has. He could just dunk all the food, and he's still got 77 vills. He could just go straight food and wood, start spamming trash. Either way, I mean it's gonna be an admin. Who crashed? It was Elm. It's right here. That's why they paused it, was because Elm crashed. Yeah, they're. Yeah, I don't know. Did they say? Damn, fuck, that sucks. Oh shit, Matt might have. I mean, Matt resigned, so I don't know if Matt crashed. You usually see two players crash at the same time, so like if you are gonna crash, I think it typically happens around the same time. So I don't. Yeah, yeah, Critter. I would honestly say it's looking like the game should go to Volcanloup, but again, the issue is, could Lu Kung Fu and Fizz have
Go back to the top over here. Yeah, that
pushed?
castle fell. He just knocked that castle. They're about to push into Elm heavily.
Yeah,
The wall off in the back, like the
Volcanloup is playing the Portuguese. Uh, Red is playing the Berbers. Obelisk Cyphers the Teutons, and DBS Elm is going Sicilians. So it's actually
refresh.
both teams are in the exact same spots that they were last game. What were you saying, Thug?
I had to reset my app.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I don't know if last game Liu Kung Fu and Fizz talked and were like, yeah, we just didn't do what we wanted to do. So maybe they're going to try it again, just being the power side. Matt's Khmer.
Exactly.
I mean, he doesn't need buildings to go up. Perhaps he's going to be a lot more defensive this game against Volcanloup. And actually, Volcanloup, right, he did the 6 TC boom before he made any troops. And it was actually Red that started putting the pressure on Matt early on last game.
Yep.
PCG...
Vulcan with the Portuguese, though, is going to be obvious. Dang, that's going to be strong.
Yeah, I was going to say PCG. You also have to remember DBLS Elm, actually, I believe. Didn't he climb up the leaderboard significantly with the Donjon Rush from Sicilians?
I think so.
Yeah, so he probably picked a comfort civ here. Just like a civ he pretty much knows inside and out.
To be honest, I kind of think Fizz and Lou's team has one of their strongest civ comps in their whole series so far.
Yeah, I mean, Teuton says the pocket are going to be big. Berbers, and then, of course, Volcan.
Mongols. Khmer is always an amazing arena civ.
So what do you think Vulcan's going to do with the Portuguese, then?
I mean, obviously, I'd like to see probably just a castle drop.
Kind of like what we saw
Yeah, it's going to be an easier castle drop, but all Matt needs to do is a defensive castle. Open up definitely with a defensive castle.
Yeah, I was just wondering. So I mean, if he does do, because the first game Volcanloup Castle dropped, and he wasn't able to boom as hard. Second game, he just completely outboomed everyone. So I suppose if Matt's able to hold there, with Volcanloup not having the resources he had last game, it could be a much different game for Liu Kung Fu and Fizz. Just go ahead. I've still got the settings over here. Let's go ahead and check idle TC real quick. I know last game 2 of them were in the minute timer. If I can find it.
See what we
There
got.
go. Matt's actually got a higher idle time than he had last game. About 40
Fizz with
seconds.
2 seconds.
40 seconds for DBLS Elm is actually interesting. DBLS Elm last game was only at about 7 seconds when he clicked up to Feudal Age. Nothing too crazy. James is at 43. So 2 players in the 40s, 2 players around 20, and then 4 players under 10 seconds.
Can you keep an eye on Matt when he's going up to when he hits Feudal Age?
Yeah.
See if he does the classic I forgot I'm Khmer and build my extra buildings.
Oh, where he accidentally drops.
Yeah.
Just out of habit.
I always do that, yeah.
Or like if you're going
The worst
knights.
Khmer fast castle player ever.
You're going knights and you accidentally build a barracks.
Oh, someone did Liu Kung Fu lost a Vil, or did he lose his scout?
Liu Kung Fu has the scout, so.
That means he lost a Vil.
That's unfortunate. I didn't see it. He probably lost it to the boar.
I would assume so.
Or that, or wander too far. Lou and Morgoth, I have a theory.
The only other thought would be maybe he sent a Vil forward to try to kill Lama Boar from outside and he got seen, but I doubt it. Alright, there it is. Matt's going to stone.
He's only got 4 on stone, though. Volcanloup, on the other hand... Okay, yep. Looks like he's gonna be going for the forward castle. So Matt actually probably wants more on stone to be able to drop a defensive castle. He's gonna drop it a little bit later, but that should still be fine. Looks like...
Yeah, I mean, he'll have the extra time because he doesn't have to send Vils forward or anything like that, so... And he
actually,
can put more Vils to build it, but...
actually,
Ideally 6 is where you want to be at, I think.
all flanks are actually going stone at this point. I know last game none of the flanks went stone and they were all just booming. But yeah, there you go. He's got a lot more on stone, so he either wanted to drop a forward castle on Vulcan, or he's getting ready to catch it.
I hope he doesn't forward castle. I think it'd be the wrong play here. He just needs to hold and survive, so he cannot like lose again like they did last time. You can't die that early.
Yeah, he didn't really have any military troops either. And what he was making just got shredded by those hand cannons. And sure enough, here comes Vulcan. Vulcan's actually not going... Okay, he's just dropping a house real quick. He might not have the stone yet.
He's not up to castle either. He's a little early.
Still decent timing. You got all
You have
the
a couple
scouts
scouts
right here,
there.
though. Yeah.
Yep.
All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got
This could
6
be huge
scouts.
if they catch this. Alright, Red sees it right now. Get the scouts out. Needs his scout out there. Oh no, this is bad. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, they're not. Other than sitting right... Well, there's a defensive castle from him. I suppose with the castle, like wherever he can break into the wall and send in organ guns, it's going to come under his castle fire. He's already stonewalling, which is a smart choice.
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like any troops that Volcanloup does send forward is going to be met with castle fire.
Alright, it's gonna get interesting. Vulcan getting the second wood upgrade.
Lu Kung Fu making a second TC early this game. He's already decided to make a defensive wall, which is interesting. Here comes the castle drop, though, from DBSL. So that was actually a smart prediction from Lu Kung Fu. Yep, and sure enough, Volcanloup is breaking down the wall, so he wants that early aggression. We've got a third TC coming down from Obelisk Cypher. Third TC coming down from Fiz. Only 2 players with 3 TCs at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes the pocket of the flank who's getting castle drop thinks they need to help and send military when they don't. The flank needs to be able to protect themselves and survive from the one castle drop. So the pocket can still boom. If he invests too much in military to like try to help him out, then he can just get caught behind by booming, because Vulcan can do an all-in, but he can, you know, he could just fake here and then boom behind this. Like, he doesn't need to go too heavy, he might feel like, to kill this guy.
Yeah, and I mean, he's only on 1 TC at the moment. I know somebody in the chat mentioned the boom. It's going to be interesting to see. He's sitting on 33 villagers, only producing out of 1 TC.
He's heavy on gold right now as well, so...
So actually, both of their flanks are only on 1 TC, so the villager count
needs
is...
to fix those gold vills, though.
The ones walking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might go ahead and just drop a TC right there. Or he's just going to let him walk around. Either way.
That looks like, nope. Alright, has he broke through the wall?
Yeah, I think
2 petards.
both of them have broken through the wall. Actually, organ guns, damn.
Castle.
So Volcanloup actually decided, he saw the castle, he saw the wall, knew he wasn't going to be able to do anything. He's actually going for James now.
Yep, that's a smart decision. That's exactly kind of what, you know, the team we played against, unfortunately did not do. When they saw the castle, they still went for a pocket player.
Yeah, that
and
was...
when someone has a castle, why waste time? Just go to the next player. He plays knights out here.
That was actually... That's a very smart move from Volcanloup.
Keeps the petards alive.
And yeah,
He did. They're still alive.
Since James is just booming and not on stone, he's not going to be able to put up a defensive castle.
This is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Yep. This could turn really bad for him here.
Yeah, Fiz is
he can actually wall off a couple spots, but...
Red's already in. I mean, everything's under a TC except for this back wood line. So, I mean, he could move those villagers under this TC, potentially. And just try to hold out as long as possible. But
yeah,
damn,
he could wall that little section off, but...
what a smart move from fucking Vulcan.
There it goes, he's got the stone gates coming down. To see that. Makes him have to go through TC fire to get through there.
I mean, Red...
Needs to unring the bell, though. He doesn't need... I think he might have the town bell wrong, because both TCs are... on them.
Yeah.
Half of them back to work here.
And they've been having issues with the town bell, too, right?
Yeah.
Or that's not until then. Never mind. Either way, yeah, a lot of villagers going down now.
A lot of idle time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
click
see
on
them racking up.
click on a purple villager.
Oh, no loom.
Wow.
That's what you were looking for?
Yeah, Trump dead. Wow.
Yeah, those
That's
villagers are going down like candy. Yeah, and
They're gonna clean out the knights at least finally.
that forces Fizz off of his boom to build knights to try to help defend. It's actually
Alright, let's look back up at the top here with Volcanloup. Elm, what's going on over there?
nothing much. They're just chilling at the moment.
Yeah, this is game 3 here.
You do have sergeants on the field. Oh yeah, I forgot. I could also change Matt's name, but I think it'll be alright. Who's that? Alright, looks like a Donjon. He's trying to... Elm is trying to Donjon Fizz at the moment. I don't think that's going to work out, though.
James is down to 34 villagers. Oh, it's gonna eat those monks up. Yeah, the military count is heavy on this side right now. They're going full castle.
Yeah, this has been a very dominant game 3 from Volcanloup.
Vulcan's now dropped, what, 2 or 3 town centers?
Yep. He's got 2 more, so 3 total. Matt's still able to boom behind this, so I mean, Matt didn't take any damage, but unfortunately his pocket is just getting harassed constantly.
Yeah, that's... There we go, we got a mangonel. That should help. Might swoop in, pull it back. Get a villager on it.
Yeah, but here comes Green now.
Green will just now completely wipe him. It's gonna be GG's on for him.
Yeah, so now if
James is dead.
if a pocket goes down in this position, that means Matt's completely cut off with support, correct?
Yeah, we do have Volcanloup and Matt though on their way up to him.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough though.
Yeah, he's only on 63 bills. Wow, on 65, yeah.
Yeah, and here comes
Up with
Green.
Cypher's on 100.
Green's gonna be able to get all these bills running away. He still doesn't have loom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all those villagers are dead. You would think he would have gotten loom at some point.
No loom is a throw.
Yeah, he's down to 21 vills now.
Trying to sneak bills out the other way.
Yeah, he's trying to save what little he has. Oh man, the knights are gonna have to run around now. Alright, so he does manage to save. He's got 17. Got a 4 TC from Red. Oh, Red's got loom though.
I need it for that wolf.
Red's slaughtering Purple's villagers, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get loom. I'm not gonna let this happen to me."
You can't forget it, but
Alright, well, at least Matt is in imp, so 2 players, Volcanloup and Matt, are in imp. DBS Elm is now getting imp.
Vulcan's on his way.
Yep, Ford Castle. If he can start Trevin, he might be able to, because DBS Elm is going to be, yep, he's punching 2 Trevs out right away, so. And he's got Meganels behind. Well played. Meganels to deal with the Mamluks.
Should you check the resources sent real quick?
Oh, I just missed it. Missed it again. Nothing's been sent or received, so nope, they're all in the clear.
There we go. Good job, boys. Yeah, this is just going to be too much army here now for Matt to even push off.
Yeah, it is not looking good.
Just now getting wheelbarrow. Yeah, well.
I mean, Matt does. He does take out the castle, but I mean now he's facing two armies. And Obelisk Cypher actually came across map to help him out, but it looks like Obelisk is now going home. Oh, nope. He's staying with Vulcan here.
Elm's Treb is also under attack. Should be falling any second. Oh, he's heavy repairing though.
I don't think he's gonna save it though. Yeah, he doesn't have enough villagers on it.
Nice. The picture's repairing his.
I mean, Fiz again this game is a little bit late showing up to the party. Four TCs, a lot of farms. When he does show up, he's going to show up with a lot of stuff though, so. Oh, and it looks like, damn, Liu Kung Fu ran out of stone.
Oh no.
Alright, here's Fiz. Fiz does have army on the field. Matt! Oh, Matt is not going to have a good time with this. He does not have enough Chimera elephants to deal with this.
No, he will not. Oh, that's a lot of army here.
Yeah, and that's Obelisk Cyphers. That's DBOS Elm's pocket too. So I mean, if Fiz and Liu Kung Fu want to push, now would be the time. I don't think there's any saving this though. I think Matt's out.
Yeah, this might completely be GG here. I mean, they're not even pushing on the other side, so.
I mean, Purple is trying to come back. He's rewalled. But if you look at the...
Got a fully boomed 2 ins that are in M now, +2. I mean, nothing on the field is taking out those knights right now.
You've got some of Fiz's
Organ guns behind it, I mean...
It's just not going to be enough. Yeah, nothing's happening on the left side. So 2 players down. It's a 2v4 right now at the moment.
Yeah, Vulcan's team is actually showing their strengths here. They were definitely a good team on paper, and also can catch people off guard when you go full castle like this as well. Some people think it's going to be a boom fest or get comfortable on arena, so...
I mean, really, too, Vulcan's just had a very dominant performance. Oh, and guess what? Teal doesn't have Loom either.
Oh no. Oh no. Happy Stone.
Oh, as Dan would say, oh, yum, 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 yum. That is a Knights love to see that. Damn. Yeah, Vulcan's had a very dominant performance both games, too. Like, I really liked when he realized he wasn't going to be able to get much damage on Matt, so he just straight up went for the pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, like, again, that could have been the game winner right there.
Yeah, it was just a great call by their captain. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have thought to do that. I probably would still be at Matt, fucking smacking my head against his walls. Yep, looks like Teal is now... Oh, he said, nope, purple's wiped. I'm gonna go... He wants to go hang out with Fizz. Still no loom. Oof.
It's down to under 50 villagers.
Yeah, Volcanloup team is almost 200 villagers higher than Kung Fu, unfortunately, or Fizz's team.
Definitely GG at this point. Has Kung Fu and Fizz pushed that side yet or not?
Nah, they're just standing there. And you've got an army of Mamluks just waiting to move in. Bunch of pikes and sergeants from the Sicilians.
Yeah.
Obelisk Cypher hasn't even been over on that side this whole game.
No, it really hasn't.
Yeah, he's just been harassing the other flanking pocket. Diabolus Elm is actually, yes, because actually they pulled Fizz over to that side. So yeah, Diabolus Elm is pretty much in a 1v1. But then you have the other pocket actually has his troops right here, so. And they're getting all the resources on the map, and it's actually interesting. Red is doing the exact same thing where he's stonewalling the whole side. Not too sure what that's about, but...
I think they're trying to just protect any raiding or...
This is about the time that, yeah, they're switching to heavy trade. So yeah, he just wants to make sure all the trade carts are protected at this point.
Yep.
Yep, but I mean, here comes Fizz. Fizz might be able to trap the Mamluks. Camels, double camels. Either way, it's not looking good. And here come the Sicilian pikes too, so... Those bikes are actually playing a major role here, taking out those camels. But yeah, it looks like they won this fight. We do have some arbs from Kung Fu. He's not microing them though, so those might fall. Nope, he does go ahead and pull them back. Purple actually, I mean, he was able to come back, build something else. Matt's Vil count is at 31. Yeah, Matt's pretty much out of the game. He's only got one little spot that he can try to reboom. You got the Trebs and Oregon guns massed from Volcanloup. Yeah, I don't think Purple's gonna be. It has the resources to stop this. Purple's gonna fall. I mean, he was able to come back a little bit. Came back to 91 Vils, but I just don't think he's got the time. And all four players, Volcanloup, DVLS Elm, Obelisk Cypher, and Mama, are just creeping in on the last two players. Looks like Doug accidentally got disconnected somehow. Not sure how that happened. Oh, this might be the last game. Oh, he said it kicked him. Oops. Yeah, this is probably going to be my last 4v4 though. I don't think my PC can handle it. Did you get that invite, Doug? Yeah, invite. I might have to kick you. You here? Back, Doug? Back from the dead? Yeah, I think it's inevitable. Yeah, Green just went through, rated. Yep, sure enough, James and Matt call it. The only holdouts are Lu Kung Fu and Fiz at this point. I'm sorry?
Your audio is not on stream.
Oh, it's not?
No, someone else's. Wait, maybe it's just delayed. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. It's just super delayed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Alright.
Rip. Oh, I mean, it's almost over anyways. Lu Kung Fu and Fiz want to go out with a bang.
Yeah, unfortunately, this didn't turn out the way they had predicted, I guess. Putting their two strongest players on one side, but...
Yeah, I just thought they would have rushed a lot harder. But yeah, nah, they're two weaker players. Yeah, just weren't able to hold against Volcanloup. And I think a lot of the other games you actually see the two best players split sides, like they both go to opposite sides, so...
Yep.
Either whether flank or pocket.
I mean, you even had the other flank Cypher coming over with the Knights to help out, but...
Yeah, it was actually interesting. Obelisk Cypher and Red did like a crisscross. They actually switched.
Guess they don't want to call it, but I mean, two of their players are... I guess, already called two players. I'm not sure what they're playing on here.
What is that, the 300 Remember Me? I mean, Lu Kung Fu has a massive army of archers, so... Camel archers should fare well against them, though. Oh, and here come the fully upgraded onagers. Ruh-roh. I guess they're not fully upgraded. I think there's one more.
I love the camel archers.
Archers kind of pinched the, they're gonna have a high hill count, I'll tell you that much. They pinched the sergeants right there. That's a bad fight for the sergeants.
They're just fighting on for fun at this point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Confused why two of their players quit then if they're still playing.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, they're not dead yet. Okay, now Fiz might be dead.
I'm saying the other guy was rebooming actually, so...
Yeah, he still has 76 villagers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Lu Kung Fu and Fizz are. I mean, they are holding out. Oh, those onager shots are gonna hurt. Look at that. All those dead archers.
Yikes.
I don't know. Maybe they're not trading at the moment. You'd think they'd have the gold to take out that castle. All they have to do is take out the castle. Those two castles, and they can start raiding. Oh, Lu Kung Fu called it. And there you go. GG's is called.
GG's.
Volcanloup's team is victorious. Actually, a crazy series. Volcanloup's probably hopping on the Discord right now, like, "Oh, I won. We just 3-0'd."
He just 3-0'd him.
I don't know why we had to 3-0, but yeah, he's probably not happy about that at all. But I mean, either way, Volcanloup's going to be scary round 2. Even in game 1, because when they split up Fizz and Lu Kung Fu, even game 1, Volcanloup was getting into like he realized he couldn't get into a base, he would just petard into the next base.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a great move. Great decision, actually.
Yeah, I have yet to play my game. I think I play tomorrow. I actually might use that strategy. Thank you, Vulcan. I'm glad I watched that. And then Matt, when he sniped the BBCs with the the batting ram with one unit in it to make it faster. Yeah, you might see me going that tomorrow as well.
I'm like,
Oh, it's gonna be interesting to figure out who can cast that game. I think Donald Trump's the only one who has capture age left.
besides, yeah, Arb.
Yeah, but Arb, I think, said he's out of town
Does
for the
Delta?
weekend.
Delta also uses it, right?
Yeah, I keep on getting Delta Fades actually mixed up with um, Arbiters. What's Arbiter's stream name?
I forget his.
Sick Trades? Yeah, it's Sick Trades.
No, that's yeah, Sick Trades.
So Ceiling start OP? Yeah, Comforts have really worked out in his favor. But I gotta give it to probably the MVP of the series with probably Volcanloup.
Gas his head up.
Yeah, especially losing one
I
player.
think Cypher
that
had a
early.
really solid boom. Every game
It was
while
actually
going military, he had a really strong boom still. So
it was probably the first game he only went 4 TCs. Yeah, you usually saw 5 TCs out of him very early on.
this game, he definitely went heavy castle. So
Oh my god, Red was double stonewalling. Alright, I don't know about that, but
all right, guy.
alright, slow down, chill out. Alright, team meeting. But either way, GG's. Good series.
Absolutely. Shoot the cast, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you around. Also, I just like hearing your voice. I'm probably gonna watch the VOD back
So sweet.
tonight. Yeah.
With the lights off.
Lights off, alone time. Or somebody was saying when I switch menus I gotta make sure my porn tab isn't up, so
Seriously.
yeah,
Was on it.
somebody put no, somebody no. I'm on a PC, bro. I'm not fucking. I'm not whacking it in front of a computer. This isn't a movie. I know they do that in movies, but not in real life. Let me pay out the prediction points. Volcanloup 90%. Fizz only 10% predictions. Oof.
Dang.
Very strong favorite in that civ. I bet you Conix already has the stuff pulled up for the brackets. That was game 1 for them, right?
I believe so. That was their first series, yeah.
forgot where he put the bracket. Oh, there we go. Yep, he's already got it updated. So it looks like Volcanloup is going to be up against Turtle Tank. And Turtle Tank had a very dominant performance game 1 against Big Dragon's team. So he's actually got... I was surprised. Turtle did a great job picking his team. He definitely...
Yeah, Turtle's team's solid.
Yeah, he definitely put the work in to research people. And then as people were getting picked, he was like, well, I got a backup for him. So, yeah, his team really worked well. So that's going to be a very good game to see how they can handle Volcanloup's quick reaction, smart decision making. I think all these games are actually supposed to happen this weekend, although it is Easter Sunday, so they might get postponed until early next week. Probably won't see a lot of games on Sunday, but...
Yeah, I think my team was trying to, but it's kind of tough
on Sunday?
For me. Yeah, Sunday night.
Which one are you? Delta
Versus Logan Paul.
Oh, Tulip? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what do you think about that matchup?
That's going to be a tough one, man. He's got a solid team.
You're like, fuck him. Easy win.
Line him up.
Yeah, I'd have to look at Logan Josh's team again. Yeah, nobody's really been talking about that. Like, everyone was talking about Ghost and you guys playing, and there was a lot of hype around it, but none of you in the party chats have really mentioned your game coming up, so.
Yeah.
Delta Fades versus Daniel Jones, another good matchup. And then, yeah, shit, my team's the last team to play. Whoops.
Yep. Literally.
Oops. Well,
at least y'all scheduled it.
Yeah, it's 1500 I think Mexico time, so I just got to do the math. I think that's 5:43, that's 3 o'clock p.m. So I think it's 4 o'clock my time. I think it's up an hour. But I'll figure it out. I'll probably be awake anyways. So either way,
There you go.
that's about it for me tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I think that's New Neat and Alpha. Appreciate the follow, man. See you hanging out. I see your name pop up. I got you. But yeah, other than that, I'll probably just hang out, see if anyone's on to raid. Are you gonna be hopping on Xbox after this or not?
Yeah.
Alright. Doesn't look like any of my friends are on. Wow. How sad. PCG Plague isn't on? Could raid PCG. Oh, he's in here. He's not streaming. Oops. Oh well. Well, looks like that's it. Alright, catch y'all later.
Jeez.
GG.